for Campbellsville University, as Benji mentioned, Maddie Boyle with another Mid-South Conference Player of the Week award. That is her third of the season. She's the first Lady Tiger to pick up 3 in a year since Savannah Gregory did it back in the 18-19 season. Benji, you know what Savannah was capable of. Maddie Boyle was on a tear, and for me and you and most folks around here, but I think if you take a good hard look at this around the league, she's the player of the year in this league with 5 games to play.
I totally agree. She's the front runner, and she's playing some great basketball, also playing some great defense as well. So I hope she continues to play at that level, because it's fun to watch.
Campbellsville University will head off the court, as does the Cumberlands Patriots. We'll have our opening prayer here in just a moment by Ed Pavey, and then the sister of the aforementioned Maddie Boyle, Molly, will sing the national anthem. We always enjoy when Molly's here to perform the national anthem, so we'll carry all of that. We'll allow Corbin Harris to announce the starting lineups here tonight, as typically that's something that I would do, but Corbin does a terrific job also, so it's nice to get his voice on there as the two clubs have their starting lineups announced here shortly at the Powell Center. As the clock winds down here, we've got just a few moments left, so we will step away here and pause. We'll allow Ed Pavey to bring our opening prayer, the national anthem by Molly Boyle, performed here in just a moment, and the starting lineups coming up briefly by Corbin Harris, who you can hear now on public address.
At this time, I'd like to ask you to please stand with your hands as Ed Pavey leads us in our opening prayer. And remain standing for the singing of the national anthem by Molly Boyle.
Would you pray with me? Father, we thank you so much for the opportunity to be here tonight, to be able to be a part of this experience. We pray for the players, the coaches, and the referees, that they will be at their very best on the court tonight, that they will show good sportsmanship and reflect Jesus Christ in everything they do. We know, dear God, that you can be glorified through all different kinds of things, so be glorified tonight in this place, even not just through the players, the coaches, and the referees, but through the fans as well. We ask all of this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now for your starting lineups. First, for the visiting team on the scoreboard from the University of the Cumberlands. Starting at guard from Clark Range, Tennessee, number 0, Cassie Monday. Starting at guard from Alcoa, Tennessee, number 15, Destiny Hayworth. Starting at center from Roseville, Virginia, number 20, Lakin Burke. Starting at guard from London, Kentucky, number 23, Amaris Still. And starting at guard from Clark Range, Tennessee, number 24, Kaylee Monday. The head coach for the University of Cumberlands is Rick Reeves. And now, the starting lineup for your Campbellsville Lady Tigers. At guard, a 5'9" senior from Glasgow, Kentucky, number 4, Bailey Pedigo. At guard, a 5'7" senior from Liberty, Kentucky, number 5, Lauren Lee. At guard, a 5'6" senior from Milledgeville, Kentucky, number 15, Matt Boyle. At forward, a 5'8" grad student from Birchtown, Tennessee, number 32, Courtney Pritchett. And at forward, a 6'2" grad student from Stanford, Kentucky, number 33, Caitlin Wilkes. Campbell's coached by assistants Brett South and Miranda Denny. And in their 17th year as head coach, Ginger High Colvin.
Getting set for tip-off here in the Powell Athletics Center. Matt Payton, Benji Kelly courtside. Terrific job by all of those individuals getting us to this point. Ed Pavey with our opening prayer. Molly Boyle, the anthem. Corbin Harris, the starting lineups. Campbellsville looking for win number 21 here tonight. The Lady Tigers are in the home grays here this evening. Campbellsville across the chest in maroon. Maroon numerals, white trim around the letters and numbers. The Tiger paw on the shorts with maroon and white trim. For Cumberlands, they are in the road reds this evening. Patriots across the chest in navy blue letters with white numbers. Little navy blue trim for the Patriots. Right to left for the Lady Tigers, left to right if you are following on radio for the Patriots. Thanks for joining us on all avenues of the Campbellsville University Sports Network. Maddie Boyle will jump it up with Lakin Burke, and we'll see if Boyle even allows the Winkle Pickers to leave the court. She won't, and Burke will get the opening toss, tap, and Monday. That's Cassie Monday over the top. May have gotten away with steps for Burke. She has it into the middle. Hayworth gets around Wilkes. Nice dig in there by Lee. Ball forced back out to Kaylee Monday. Works it around to Boyle. And now Cassie Monday holds right side. Goes right at Lee. Jumper off the lane there on the right side. Shot no good. Rebound to Campbellsville.
That's good defense there by Campbellsville. Good defensive rebound by Bailey Pettigo.
Lauren Lee bounces out high here to Pritchett. The Lady Tigers looking for the first points of the night. They hand it off. Boyle feeds it inside. That is Wilkes out near the elbow. Now she'll give it back out to Pettigo, who wants to drive right side. Back out. Wilkes, three. Bang! Caitlin Wilkes and Edward Jones, three. Bailey Pettigo found her.
Good execution there for the Lady Tigers. How many times have we seen Caitlin be able to do that step back three?
There is Cumberland's on the offensive end, trailing by three. Right wing, Steele going to try the answer. Pettigo got out there, may have gotten a hand on that shot. Burke and Wilkes fight for the rebound. It goes out of play, last touched by Caitlin Wilkes.
Yeah, and the key there, Matt, that ball did not touch the rim, so 14 seconds remain on the shot clock.
Working with the basketball here is Cumberland. Steele with the little ball fake. She'll drive in. Jumper, similar spot from their previous shot in the opening possession. No good. Campbellsville again the other way. Pettigo will slow down. She needs help. Still needing help. Nearly a 5-second call. Pritchett flashes and grabs it. Pettigo with the entry. Ball's kicked. It hits off the foot of Kaylee Monday. So the Lady Tigers will have a baseline out of bounds opportunity underneath.
Well, Campbellsville being intentional there. One of the points of emphasis, trying to get the ball down into their post where they're so effective.
Campbellsville looking here. Pritchett out to Pettigo. They bounce. Lee circles and goes right side of the lane. Between Hayworth and Burke, gets the shot up and through for 2 points.
Yeah, Lauren Lee got to the rim there and was able to distort herself and get an easy layup.
Looking inside for Burke. Nice help defense by Boyle. We'll see who they get. Oh, man.
They got Maddie in there, yeah.
I thought Maddie had that clean, but they'll assess the personal here to Maddie Boyle, her first. First on the Lady Tigers. Channing Lewis going to check in for Amara Steele. Lewis, 5'11", the junior forward from Bergen, Kentucky, over in Darrell Peevler country, the former Tiger football player.
Former alumni director, athletic alumni. Is a dorm director.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
We're going to make him famous this evening. Free throw here for Burke is good. 6'1" sophomore center from Rose Hill, Virginia. Gets Cumberland's on the board, 5-1. Lady Tigers lead. We've played about a minute and 39 seconds here. Second free throw good. Campbellsville coming back the other way now. Lee and Pettigo bring it ahead. Lee holds. Little zone look defensively here by Cumberland's. Pritchett back out. Lee, right wing, won't shoot it. Dribbles in, takes the two. That is good. Lauren Lee has the last four for Campbellsville.
Yeah, they kind of just left her alone out there. I thought she was going to take the three, but she dribbled in and got a nice 18-footer.
Cassie Monday comes right side. Caught there by Amy Thompson, who checked in a moment ago. She turns it over. Campbellsville back the other way. Pritchett, Wilkes, Three on the way. Bang! Kick count with another Edward Jones three. That's two this evening.
Yeah, 2 for 2. Edward Jones going to shell out some money here if Kaylin keeps shooting it like that.
Monday going to go long. Thompson right
Out of
side.
bounds.
She's standing out of bounds as she caught that. And Amy Thompson, the 6-foot freshman forward from Louisville, Kentucky, with a tough start there. She's going to turn it over twice. And Coach Reeves will send Joy Kendrick in, 5'10", the sophomore guard from Albany, Georgia. So mixing and matching some pieces early is Coach Reeves. Cumberland 16-6 on the year, 4-2 in league play. Campbellsville works with it out front, leading 10-2. Into the corner, Boyle, three on the way. That one is going to be hard over everything.
Little strong.
And back the other way comes Cumberland's. Long pass to Kendrick. Back out to Kaylee Monday. Over the top, they've got Burke. Burke contested, but she will be fouled by Bailey Pettigo. And the Lady Tigers picking up their second foul of the basketball game. Pettigo sending Burke back to the free throw line where she knocked in a few tosses a moment ago. 57.5% on the season.
Yeah, right now that's the only offense right now is fouls against Campbellsville, and Cumberland's going to the line and missed all their field goal opportunities, but made up all their free throws.
Burke hits this one like she's hit the first three, and I'm going to second guess my work on the handy. Well, never mind. Handy dandy call sheet may have misled me here. We get a lane violation.
Yeah, I think Pettigo was in there just a tad too early. I don't know if she's got a little hitch in her shot or not. The official. I'm straight lined here, but he actually, Pettigo was in there early on their first two attempts. Yeah, it's a little hitch.
Little hitch, yeah. And Burke makes the Lady Tigers pay by knocking in the...
well, her percentages have gone way up here, Matt.
She's 4 for 4 here today.
Yeah, that'll skyrocket it.
Far side, Lee with the basketball. Campbellsville leads by 6, 10-4. Boyle inside, Wilkes there, hesitates, lets the defender fly by, pitches it up for 2 points. She gets the hoop. Maddie Boyle to help her.
I think there was a little miscommunication on the defensive end. They were in the zone. Some thought they were man, and Wilkes wide open.
Lewis over the top. They've got Burke. Burke has to backtrack and kick it out to Monday. Now Kendrick from Cassie Monday. That three no good. Burke had the rebound. She and Lee collide. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lakin Burke, and the Lady Tigers get it back, leading by 8 points here early. 6:37 remaining in this first quarter.
Well, Campbellsville off to a great start offensively, Matt. 5 of 6 from the field, whereas Cumberland's 0 of 3. Their only points coming from the free throw line.
Bailey Pettigo in the middle. Back to Lee right side. Kendrick flashes out.
That's a little 2-1-2 zone.
Lee into the corner. Boyle. She'll skip it. Other side. Jumper from the elbow for Pettigo is good. A little off the elbow is Bailey, but she sinks another mid-range shot for the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, it was a good skip pass by the Lady Tigers there. And the little 2-1-2 zone, a lot of times you overplay one side.
Again, looking for Burke. So this has been an intentional effort by Cumberland's to get the basketball to Lakin Burke early. She tallies the first field goal for the Patriots almost 4 minutes in. Lee bounces to Wilkes. Back out right side. Pritchett. Bang! And Edward Jones three for Courtney. Swish it! Head coach Rick Reeves needs a timeout to talk about it with the Lady Pats as Campbellsville has opened up an 11-point advantage. 5:52 to play in the first quarter. Campbellsville leads it. Stay with us on the Campbellsville University Sports Network. to 7, the Lady Tigers lead it over Cumberland's here. Fast start for Campbellsville, Benji, and the live stats, the last check, did you get yours to work? Mine were still not, I can't get those to pull up through this site. We'll have to go back door through the Campbellsville University site.
I've had to go through the Campbellsville University site.
The Maddie Boyle missed 3, the only miss from the field for Campbellsville.
Yeah, Campbellsville 7 of 8 from the field. 3 of 4 from down. So you're right, that one miss from Maddie Boyle. It was a strong miss at that.
Yes. Can't hit them all. 17-6 the score. The Lady Tigers the advantage. Caitlin Wilkes leading all scorers with 8. Into the middle, Lewis. Again, they wanted Burke, not there, but wide open on the far side is Kaylee Monday. That three kissed the front of the iron. Maddie Boyle the rebound, and it gets deflected by Cumberlands and knocked out of play. So the Lady Tigers will have another opportunity here. Campbellsville posting 17 points in the first 4 minutes or so, 4.5 minutes of this game. Coach Reeves quickly having to take a timeout. And here we get an issue with the shot
clock. Started a little quick. Yeah, it should be on 27. I think it started before she touched it.
The game clock started too because it was 5:32 as I said that.
Yeah.
I think they started both a little early.
So they're getting the timeout situation, Matt. We were talking off air. It is different between the men and women.
Yeah.
3:30s and a full for women, and 4 fulls and the 2:30s for men.
Why would we make it consistent? Pettigo needs help. Holds, waits for Boyle to fly by. Now has Lee. Back to Pettigo in the middle. She'll work her way right side of the lane. Entry pass. Wilkes between defenders. Goes up. Kit Kat's in double figures already. Bailey Pettigo with another dime for the Lady Tigers.
Good entry pass by Lee.
Long pass to Kendrick. Floats one over the top. It's stolen. They wanted Burke. Lee took it away. Here comes Bailey. Long. Wilkes. Can she save it? Taps it. But Cassie Monday there. Turnover on the Lady Tigers. Cassie Monday bounces. Good hands by Bailey.
Yeah.
She'll try to save it and runs into Claus.
It's great defense there by Bailey because they had the numbers and she was able to deflect that, knock it out of bounds. And what that does, even though you think, oh, well, they get to retain possession. Yeah, you do, but it allows the defense to get a chance to set up.
So the Lady Tigers will send Kayla Luby into the lineup. Caitlin Wilkes will get a breather here. Wilkes with 10 points already in this ball game, 4 of 4 at the field. And
it went in the trash can.
That's got we're going to the backup basketball here. The backup game ball as that one bounced into the trash can down there. Into the corner here. Kaylee Monday works around Lee. Now has Cassie Monday. Inside they look for Lewis, and that is stolen away by Lee. Lee gets away from Kaylee Monday. She drives right side of the lane. Wow. Floater with the right hand for Lauren Lee is good, and she's got a half dozen as she sinks that one over Victory Fredericks, the 6'4 sophomore center from Lagos, Nigeria. And the Lady Tigers have forced Rick Reeves to burn another timeout as he is seeking some type of answers here for Cumberland's Benji. 21-6 the score. The Lady Tigers, I think they call this firing on all cylinders.
I tell you, you could not ask for a better start for this Lady Tiger team. 9 of 10 from the field, 90%, 3 of 4 from downtown. Cumberland's 1 of 6, 0 of 3 from downtown. They're 4 or 5 from the free throw line. But with Campbellsville not missing any shots, the rebounds really aren't there. Is not a factor. And you just gotta appreciate this effort to this Lady Tiger team with how they've started here. Wow.
Kayla Luby in for Campbellsville, as I mentioned a moment ago. 6'2", the graduate forward from B, Nebraska. Whitney Hay checking in. 6 foot, the redshirt sophomore forward from Eastview, Kentucky. Cumberland's to work here in the half court. Nice screen. They free up Monday, but she can't shoot it. Inside, Burke down inside to Fredericks. Now back out. This is Kaylee Monday. No, that's Cassie Monday. 3 no good. Lewis the rebound, and her stick back is off the mark. Ball batted on the ground as Fredericks going to fall right into Lauren Lee and be called with that right arm. She got that right arm extended, I believe, as she fell to the ground. So Campbellsville will get the possession here as the first foul of the basketball game called on Cumberland's against Victory Fredericks. Elizabeth Bertram going to check in for the Lady Tigers, 5'6" junior guard from Glasgow, Kentucky. For Campbellsville, Maddie Boyle will get a breather. 4:07 to play in the first quarter, 21-6 the score. Campbellsville leads by 15. Whitney Hay, the basketball here. Hay in the middle, defended by Channing Lewis. Lewis had 18 rebounds the other day in their win on last Thursday, I believe, against Lindsey Wilson. Right side, this is Pritchett, needs some help. Inside, Luby, ball fake, going to retreat a bit, throw up a shot that's no good. Lakin Burke the rebound. Channing Lewis and Whitney Hay tangled up. And get a technical foul call.
Yeah, I didn't see what's happened. Courtney's stepping in, so really didn't see what happened there, but you can't retaliate like that like Whitney did, so.
Well, from my angle, it looked as if that Hay initially pulled her arm, tried to get her arm away, and Lewis wouldn't turn loose. And you can see the officials having a discussion here. And Whitney in a little frustration, perhaps.
Got a double foul.
We'll see here. Whitney's trying to pull away. And Channing Lewis is pulling her to the ground right there and got her arm, won't give it up. So Whitney Hay will send somebody for Cumberlands to the free throw line. I'm trying to get see if I can pick up what exactly the officials on this in the middle here are saying. So we're going to get Whitney Hay with the technical foul.
You got 2 fouls.
I think they've got you off. Yep. So
Two fouls on Whitney Hay. You got a double foul against her and Channing Lewis, 32, and then a technical foul on Whitney Hay.
So Whitney Hay picks up the technical, just trying to get her arm free from Channing Lewis there. So unfortunate for Whitney. And here, here's you kind of monitor this, Benji, 21-6, and this might be the type of thing for Cumberlands that could rally the troops, so to speak.
Well, yeah, you never know. Absolutely.
So Lewis at the free throw line, free throw off the mark, and you get a rather hearty hand clap from those here in the Powell Center. One more for Channing Lewis. And this free throw is good. So 21-7 the score, football score here in the Powell. It'll be Cumberlands basketball. Bertram, Lee, Luby, Pettigo, and Pritchett the 5 for Campbellsville. Right wing, Kaylee Monday. Now Cassie Monday back to Kaylee Monday. Cassie Monday going to skip it. Right side, Lewis holds. Backs away, finds herself in a double team. Cassie Monday left side open. This is Kaylee Monday for 3. That is no good. Rebound, 2 Patriots collide. That was Lewis and Burt. Burt going to pitch one back, and Burt's got eight of the nine.
8 of the 9.
Pettigo wanted Luby, not there. Lewis nearly knocked it away from Pritchett. Staying with it here are the Lady Tigers. Working right side and back out to Pritchett. Bertram's entry. Luby fouled by Fredericks. Well, one thing that the scrum down underneath did, Benji, is it got the Powell Center into this game a whole lot.
Absolutely. And just once again, let's wake up now. Let's play. So the Powell's into it, and actually Cumberland's a little more into it as well after that. So good ball entry there for Kayla Luby, a chance to go to the free throw line here. That's 2 fouls, I believe, on Fredericks already.
Fredericks has 2, 3 on Cumberlands as a team. 3:03 to play in the first quarter. Luby hit the first free throw. One more for Kayla Luby, and that one is off the mark. Fredericks the rebound. Cassie Monday out to Kaylee into the middle. That ball's taken away. Tyra Flowers just checked in. 5'10" sophomore forward from Winchester, Kentucky. Lee goes right side. Pettigo. Quick entry wanted. Luby knocked away by Fredericks. And here, Bertram stole the pass. She'll throw it up with the left hand. That's good for Bert. Nice defense there.
Yeah, it's just heads-up defense right there. When you get a post like that gets the ball turned over to them, a lot of times they want to get rid of it quickly, and Bert was right there to steal it.
Read it beautifully to Burt. Lady Tigers lead by 15 once again. Lewis in some traffic. We're going to have a foul called here on Bailey Pettigo, so the Lady Tigers will.
That's 2 on her.
See Pettigo pick up her second with 2:24 to play in the first quarter. Maddie Nally will check in for Bailey. Nally, the 6'2" junior forward from Louisville, Kentucky. Leanna McNulty in, 5'11" junior forward from Honaker, Virginia. It is Victory Fredericks leaving the floor for Cumberlands. So Lewis at the free throw line, McNulty and Burke line the paint with Kaylee and Cassie Monday out there for Cumberlands. First free throw good. 24-10 the count. And the second free throw good for Channing Lewis as well. Destiny Hayworth checking in for Cumberland. She left early in the first quarter here. Benji started the game, but only played a minute or so. Checking back in now. Bertram with the basketball for CU. 24-11 the count after the two made Lewis free throws. Lee between the circles. Lee calls for Bertram. They wanted Luby. They found her briefly, but the ball gets knocked away. And now who last touched by Flowers, I believe.
Yeah, Flowers knocked it out there. Cumberland's with the basketball.
And we're going to get a whistle here as there's going to be a shot clock reset before Cumberland's can pitch it in. 24-11 the score. The technical foul really took the air out of the
really
place
did.
in terms of quality play and the momentum. The PAL has gotten a little more into it since then, but it has certainly slowed the Lady Tigers' efforts. This pass goes over the head of Lakin Burke and out of bounds. So another turnover on Cumberland's. That will be their 8th, I believe, maybe the 7th. The stats could have already updated, but somewhere in that 7-8 range. Lee the basketball for CU. Calls for Flowers. Instead bounces opposite side to Nally. Nally with the entry back to Lee. She'll go right at Kaylee Monday between multiple Patriots. Draws the foul. And this one will go against Kaylee Monday. That is the first on her. 4 on Cumberland's. And Lauren Lee to the free throw line here for CU.
Lauren Lee, a 74.5% free throw shooter on the year.
First free throw will bounce through. One more coming here for Lauren Lee. That one going to pop off, and Leanna McNulty there for the rebound. So 25-11 will be the count. Closing in on 90 seconds to play here in this first quarter. Cassie Monday bounces to McNulty at the elbow. Bertram gets in there, ties her up. The double thumbs fly, and the Lady Tigers will have the possession.
Yeah, good job by Bird just to reach in there and tie it up. And what that does is allows Campbellsville to have a chance here to extend this lead. You got 1:27 left, so a couple more possessions here for this Lady Tiger team.
Georgetown with an 8-point advantage over Freed Hardeman in the first quarter of that one.
Okay.
The Davis Reed Alumni Gym. Lauren Lee, the basketball for the Lady Tigers. Out front. Nally on the right side. At the elbow, Luby. Back to Lee. Lee going to drive in. Stop. Feed. That is Luby off the window. She's got the hoop, and Lauren Lee the helper.
Yeah, I'd say it's just great two-man basketball right there. Pick and roll action.
Cassie Monday circles away from Lee. Finds her twin sister, Kaylee. Monday going to throw up the floater here. That is in and out. A rebound taken in by Flowers. And here comes Campbellsville. Lee long. She has Bertram. She'll stop. Feed right side. Flowers. Nice move.
Nice
Steps through.
move.
Gets the finish. Tyra Flowers with a bucket.
A strong move by Tyra Flowers there.
29-11. Monday into the corner. Hayworth. Much needed for Cumberland's. In and out again. The Lady Tigers can hold for the final look here, or they'll go quickly. Let's see. Lee stops. Elbow out. Trailer. Bertram 3. Bang! Campbellsville extends the lead. It's a 21-point ball game with 17 seconds to play in the period.
I tell you, Matt, how many times have we seen this team go on runs like that? Wow.
Deflected by Flowers. McNulty needs help. 2 Lady Tigers there. Lee nearly a takeaway. Bertram grabs it. 2 seconds. Lee, 1 second. Stops. Won't get the shot up. But the Lady Tigers with perhaps their best quarter of the season offensively. Not many times they posted more than 32, but it's a 32-11 score as Campbellsville leads the 15th ranked Cumberland's Patriots heading to the second quarter. We'll step away and come right back. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network. 32-11, the Lady Tigers lead Cumberlands here. Benji Kelly says it all right there. Wow, that's not all you can say. Campbellsville with just an offensive barrage, 13 of 15 from the field.
Yeah, you missed 2 shots, one by Luby and one by Boyle. And you're 4 or 5 from downtown. The only thing that I would say is we need to shoot the ball better from the free throw line, 40%, 2 of 5. But wow, what a start and what a finish for that first quarter for that Lady Tiger team.
Campbellsville will see Cumberlands have the opening possession of this second quarter. The Patriots with 9 turnovers in the first 10 minutes of play. They cannot continue that pace. Here's a 3 from Cassie Monday. No good. We get a whistle here as someone in red pulled someone in gray to the ground.
Yeah, that's I believe that's on Potter there, pulling Pritchett down. Good block out by Courtney Pritchett.
So that one is on Kaylee Potter, 6'1", the sophomore center from Barbersville, West Virginia, not Barbersville, Kentucky. Or I guess it's Barberville in Kentucky, right?
Yep.
So that's that close. Lee Holtz off to Boyle. Now to Pritchett, inside cutting. Boyle down the end line, gets 2 more for the Lady Tigers. She gets the shot, the send by Courtney Pritchett. Into the corner, Hayworth. Monday across, looking for Lewis. Lewis working against Pedigo with 2 fouls, and Channing Lewis gets the field goal for Cumberlands, just their 3rd made bucket of the ball game here. 34-13 the score. Lee calls for Pedigo, leaves it with her. Now Pritchett works right side. They want Wilkes, can't get it to her. They'll try again from this near side. Back out to Lee. She'll drive, picked up by Hayworth. Going to go right at her. And we get a foul out on the floor here against Destiny Hayworth. That'll be her first. Second on Cumberlands. Trade me.
Which one did you use first?
The green.
Okay.
Is that the one you usually snag?
No, I usually go the blue, the second one, but that's all right.
I think this time I mixed it up.
That's all right. You got, as long as we're...
I think right now I feel good about it.
I think you're right.
We got a long way to go. Here's Boyle on the inline jumper on the way. That is good for Maddie Boyle from 16 feet.
Don't get her started.
36-13. Campbellsville leads by 23. Right side, Lewis. Back out top. On around. They've got Hayworth back to the middle. Cassie Monday feeds to the paint. That is Channing Lewis. She'll face up, needs help. Lewis still looking. Finally, Hayworth there. Left side steal between 2 defenders. Going to work around Wilkes. Now Lewis, 4 to shoot. Cassie Monday bluffs it, kicks it. Hayworth, 3 on the way. That is good for Destiny Hayworth. And this Cumberlands team, too good of a shooting team to be held down for long.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of times you'll see that shot clock running down. That's when a team will hit their first three-pointers. So Campbellsville was able to dodge a few bullets there in that first quarter.
Lee out front to Pedigo. Again, looking for Wilkes. Pritchett holds. Bounces, and we're going to get an offensive foul against Caitlin Wilkes, I believe.
I was straight line there. I couldn't see it.
Couldn't tell. So Wilkes picks up her first on Campbellsville in the period. Maddie Nally in for Bailey Pedigo. Potter will check out as Lakin Burke will re-enter. Cassie Monday, the only one of the 2 Monday twins on the court at the moment. It was her sister Kaylee getting a rare breather. Working right side is Steele. Stops. Back out too far. Looking for Cassie Monday. Boyle will catch it. Long pass to Lauren Lee. Lee hesitates, and she's fouled by Channing Lewis.
That's a good jump stop there by Lauren Lee to allow Lewis to go on past her, and then she went up strong, draw the foul. So what about that steal and pass by Maddie Boyle there off the turnover?
Dropped it in the bucket to Lauren Lee. 36-16 the score. Lee with a couple of free throw tries here. That one is good. Seven minutes and 40 seconds to play in the half. Campbellsville leads now by 22, 38-16. Off the wing is Steele. She'll take the jumper just outside the painted area. Shot no good. Maddie Nally bangs around with a pair of Patriots, finally able to pluck the rebound out of the sky, and Campbellsville will draw the foul on Lakin Burke, and that's her first. 4 on Cumberlands, and with 7:29 remaining in the half, the Lady Tigers are in the bonus, Benji.
Yeah, for 4 quick fouls there in 2.5 minutes against Cumberland. Campbellsville will take advantage of that, I'm sure.
Maddie Boyle will come near side to Lauren Lee. Lee will hand it off to Nally. And now out front, Pritchett. Bounces back to Lee. Again, looking for Wilkes, not there. At the elbow, Nally feeds. Wilkes kicks. Pritchett back to Wilkes, gets the re-entry, and Burke going to pick up her second. And Lakin Burke, who has been the focal point offensively for Cumberlands, picks up a pair of fouls on the last couple of trips here. Actually, the first one coming on that rebound down here, and now here on Wilkes in the offensive end. So with 7:05 to play in the second quarter, Wilkes to the nail with a chance to add. First free throw off the mark. Wilkes, I believe, the game's high scorer with 10 points. Burke has 8 for Cumberlands. Wilkes now has 11 after hitting the second of the free throw tosses. The Lady Tigers have 3 players with 3 assists or more already. Hayworth out front, pressured a bit by Lee, and that pass stolen. Lewis wanted a cutting Kendrick that was knocked away by Pritchett. Lee, middle of the lane, stops, jumper on the way, too strong. Nally the rebound for Campbellsville. She'll work her way back out, hands it to Boyle, feeds it. That is Wilkes off the window, and the longtime teammates tally 2 more for CU.
Yeah, I think Cumberland's there kind of left Wilkes all alone, and Maddie Boyle knows where to find her.
41-16, Campbellsville the advantage. In the middle, and Burke going to be fouled here by Pritchett. That's the first on Courtney Pritchett, the second on CU. Changes for Coach Reeves is Kaylee Monday, Leanna McNulty, and Victory Fredericks will check back in. Tyra Flowers enters for Campbellsville. Courtney Pritchett will get a breather. For Cumberlands, Cassie Monday and Hayworth remain on the court. Wilkes going to exit now for Kayla Luby. 6:22 remaining in the period. Baseline out of bounds underneath here for Cumberlands. Hayworth out to McNulty. Into the corner. This is Cassie Monday, and she sticks that one. We get a whistle here on this far side. He's
14, yeah.
I was going to say, surely didn't. Oh, they called it on red 14.
On Fredericks, yeah.
So the basketball, Lauren Lee can do it all. She's the valedictorian, the point guard, doing the heavy lifting there to get the sweat mop up and knock down the basketball as Monday stuck it. So the foul on Fredericks, Benji, is her third.
Yeah, she kind of swung an arm there against Luby, I think.
Boyle had that ball deflected right back to her by Monday. Boyle needs help. Luby has Flowers. She'll spin. Tyra throws up a shot with the left hand. No good. Luby with a strong rebound. Put back won't go. Fredericks tapped it over to Nally. Flowers and Hayworth lock it up. And I believe it's going to stay with Campbellsville with 18 on the shot clock. 5:51 to play in the half.
A lot of action down there. A lot of action, but jump ball called, and Campbellsville retained possession here with should be 18. Shot clock should not reset on a jump ball. So 18 remaining on the shot clock here for Campbellsville.
Out front, Lee will collect. Wants Bertram. Has her. Burke couldn't shoot it. Monday did a nice job to close out. Now they feed inside to Luby. Back out. Burke going to be called for steps. Just a slight shuffle. And the Lady Tigers will give it back to Cumberlands. A missed opportunity by CU. You can see the exasperation on the face of Ginger High Colvin there. And get a whistle down inside. This one will go against Lauren Lee. That's her first. Third on Campbellsville. So 5:31 to play. First half, 41-16 remains the score. Hayworth going to pitch it in. Left side, Kaylee Monday. Elbow McNulty, back out Hayworth. Hayworth hit a 3 a moment ago. Ball deflected here. Bertram can't run it down. Again, McNulty at the elbow. 2 defenders there. Leaves it out. Jumper from about 8 feet for Cassie Monday. No good. Big rebound by Victory Frederick. She needs some help here. Cassie Monday skips it. Left side, Hayworth going to drive. She'll take the pull-up from 15, and that's good, as Frederick's going to be called for another hook here, and she has got 4 fouls. Well, you know what I like to say? Here for a good time, not a long time. Victory Fredericks and Rick Reeves is unhappy, as one might expect, with the player picking up 4 quick fouls.
And listen, I don't think if you have that earlier incident, I think they let that play on. They're really trying to get a handle of it. To me, there wasn't much there on that one. There was on the earlier one.
41-18 the score. Inside looking, they've got Luby. Tyra Flowers, the nice entry to Kayla Luby. And with the left hand, she tallies 2 more.
Yeah, just a good entry pass there for the Lady Tigers. Luby picking up where Wilkes left off.
The Mondays go back and forth out front. Kaylee holds it on the left side now. Frederick sets the screen. Kaylee Monday gets around one Lady Tiger, then a second, then has to give it up. Now Hayworth, far wing, 3 on the way, good for Destiny Hayworth. And so Hayworth trying to get Cumberland's going a bit.
That's just really good ball movement there by the Cumberlands, finding the open shooter. They had good looks early in the first quarter. They just didn't make any.
43-21 the score. Bertram bounces. Luby, right wing Lee. Back out to Bertram, the help defender, able to force Lee into a bad spot. A turnover. Flowers will give chase, and Monday will pitch it in. That's Kaylee Monday for 2. 43-23 the score. Cumberland's averages 84 points a basketball game. They're under 24 with over 6 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Bertram to Luby. Give and go. Burt has nowhere to go, however. She sends it back to Luby. Block shot by Fredericks. And back to the other end comes Kaylee Monday. She'll stop off the elbow. Jumper good for Cumberland's. And it is a 43-25 ball game.
Yeah, a little run here. Cumberland's play good defense there. The block shot in the transition.
Nally to Flowers. Inside cutting. Nally collects it. Goes up. Sticks it. The reverse. She's going to draw the fouls. Destiny Hayworth will be assessed the personal.
Nice backdoor cut. What about with that pass there in Maddie Nolly? She's playing some really good basketball here as of late.
She's had some big rebounds in this ball game here today as well. This will bring us to a media stoppage with 3:13 to play in the half. Campbellsville leads by 20. Nally at the line when we get back. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network. 45-25 the score. Campbellsville University leads Cumberland's here in the Powell Athletics Center. The Lady Tigers have, had their way here in the early going. The average on the season, about 90 points a ball game. They're going to get close to 50 here, maybe more, before this first half comes to a close. Maddie Nally a chance to add one more. Benji looked across the way. There's a lot of Lady Tigers.
A lot of alumnus back here in the Powell.
And my son has found his way between Gracie Thompson and Nally banked that in, turned around, and grimaced. We got to talk to Maddie about her poker face. She got to turn around and say, "I meant to do that."
I meant to do that. So,
but Clark has found his way in between the far side over there, Gracie Thompson and Madison Shepherd Wigington, as Nally falls to the ground. Here is McNulty in the paint. Into the corner, that is Monday. That's Kaylee Monday. That's actually off the left wing. That three is good. 46-25 the score. Lexi Lake and Faith Lake over there as well. Pritchett holds it. She's going to work. Bounces, feeding it inside to Wilkes. Shot is blocked by McNulty, I believe, or is that actually Potter back in? That's Potter.
Potter with the block shot there. Campbellsville retained possession. 46-28 the score after that made three by Monday. Boyle catches out front to Nally. Inside again, they have Wilkes, now Pritchett. 8 to shoot, Nally, Wilkes catches, goes up, and she's fouled. This will go against Potter, I believe.
So Caitlin Wilkes goes to the free throw line here for Campbellsville University. First free throw for Kit Kat, the reigning conference player of the year, is good. She's got 14 today, 14 points. Just 1 rebound, but 5 of 6 from the field and 2 of 2 from deep. Edward Jones paying out a pair of the Caitlin Wilkes three-pointers as she hits that one.
Is that her first game with two more than 1 three-pointer?
I think she had
one early?
1 or 2,
Okay.
yeah. Into the ball game is Jaden Cox, as again Coach Reeves looking for answers. Cox, the 5'9" junior guard from Sharps Chapel, Tennessee. Inside, McNulty. It looked like she was tied up, but we're going to have a foul called against Pritchett. May have gotten the left arm there of McNulty. That's the second on Pritchett. McNulty started her career at Pikeville for Coach Clifton Williams before transferring to Cumberlands. 20 points the margin. McNulty's first free throw on the way. That one is off the mark to the left. Wilkes got some instruction there from Miranda Denny and sprints back out to take her place on that low block. She and Flowers there. Second free throw is going to be off the front of the iron. Flowers grabs the rebound. Campbellsville back the other way with a little over 2 minutes to play in the first half. 48-28, they lead by 20. Boyle works around the Wilkes screen, shovels one up that's blocked by Potter out of bounds. It'll stay with Campbellsville, 2:01 on the clock.
One thing you've seen with this Cumberland team, they're able to, when Campbellsville penetrates, they're able to get their help defense, and they've had a few blocked shots out of bounds.
Lee has Boyle, and now Nally. The entry, they've got Wilkes cutting. Flowers left side of the lane, shot too strong. Wilkes going to be called as maybe got off the arms into the back there of Potter. That's going to be 2 on Wilkes, 5 on Cumberlands, and Kayla Luby will check back in for CU. Luby got hit the noggin earlier.
Yeah, I think it jarred her a little bit. She was talking to Coach or Derek Port, the trainer, but she's back out there.
McNulty holds, going to drive at Lee. Now multiple Lady Tigers there to cut her off. They skip it left side. Cassie Monday circles back out, working against Boyle. Kaylee Monday feeds. That's McNulty at the free throw line. She'll work right side of the lane. Shot too strong as it was well off the backboard. We'll go back to the thumbs here, and I believe this one will stay with Cumberland's here.
Well, the arrow up top is pointing to Campbellsville, so. Or maybe that's the bonus signal. That's what it is.
So the Lady Tigers will see Monday inbound. Just 8 on the shot clock here. So Cumberlands will have to go relatively quickly. You can't go any quicker than that. Kaylee Monday in the corner sinks the 3 as they find her the baseline out of bounds. Cassie Monday set that one up as the trigger woman. 48-30. Did they call that a 2? Because this was a 48-28 game. Luby catches. Now they've changed it. Now it says 31. So it was a 3. Lee to Flowers in the corner. Inside cutting Lee. What a pass by Tyra Flowers, and 1 for Lauren Lee.
Yeah, good job. Good backdoor cut. Nice pass. Good execution there for the Lady Tigers. Lauren Lee, chance to go to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play. I believe that was on Kaylee Monday.
That was on Kaylee Monday, her second. Lee at the line here for CU. 1:02 to play in the half. Lee has Campbellsville at 51. There's that pass. Flowers read it beautifully, led Lee, and Monday got a piece of her. 3-point trip for Campbellsville. It is a 51-31 count.
When you got Lauren already in double figures here with that bucket and extra point. 12 points.
Inside, looking for McNulty. It was poked away, then Boyle knocked it free again. Luby has it. Long to Boyle, attacks off the window, good for Maddie Boyle.
Yeah, just aggressiveness right there for the Lady Tiger team. Luby to Boyle, Boyle straight to the paint.
Out front, Cassie Monday looking for Potter, too far out of bounds. It goes with 32.8 seconds remaining, and we've got a technical foul against Maddie Boyle. No, it's not Christmas, guys. Giving out a lot of presents. So Boyle will pick up a technical here. she was
complaining about being held or something.
Well, after that bucket down there, she was working against Cassie Monday, and I think she was quite animated about the make, but I didn't see anything.
Well, she went right up to the official and said something to him.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe. First free throw, no good. So I think it was the way she said it, not what she said, but the way she stepped to him is what he said. I think trying to read lips a little bit, and he said, "I don't care what you say, you can't do it that way."
Okay.
So I think her, like you said,
the aggressiveness,
stepped in there. So technical foul on Maddie Boyle. Will go back to Cumberland's here. Campbellsville with a 53-32 advantage after the one made free throw. Brittany Allison checking in, 5'6" redshirt sophomore guard from Watertown, Tennessee, looking for her teammate in the corner. That was Kendrick, the intended target, and now Campbellsville with 23.4 seconds remaining can hold for the final shot. Flowers already had the basketball, so Campbellsville will not be able to get Pritchett in. The 23-point margin for the Lady Tigers, you hope that is the minimum. They'd like to extend a bit. Bertram out wide. Burt working off the Flowers screen, hands it to Lee, 5 seconds, Lee, three on the way, bang, Lauren Lee with the Edward Jones triple. That's where the buzzer will bark, and Campbellsville ahead of the locker room, leading 56-32 over the Patriots. Not sure many expected this. A dominant first 20 minutes for Campbellsville University.
He couldn't play much better than the Lady Tiger team did. I'm one of those in attendance that did not expect this. Wow.
56-32, a 24-point ball game. We'll step away, take a timeout, come back and look at the numbers. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network. (56-32) the score. Campbellsville University leads Cumberlands in the Powell Center. Lauren Lee putting Campbellsville up by 24 points with that most recent made Edward Jones three. And here at the break, a big lead for the Lady Tigers. Benji, let's look at some of the numbers. 70% shooting from the field. They're one of the nation's top field goal percentage teams. They're second in the nation in points per game, and both of those averages may go up after the first 20 minutes. 70%, 21 of 30 5 of 6 from deep. That, of course, is 83%. And 9 of 13 at the free throw line, 69%. The Patriots 41.7% shooting in the first half. They were 10 of 24. 4 of 11 from long range. That's 36.4%. And 66% at the free throw line. 8 of 12. The Lady Tigers led by Lauren Lee with 15. Caitlin Wilkes chipping in 15 for the Lady Tigers also. Wilkes, a couple of made three-pointers, 1 for Lauren Lee there at the buzzer. But Benji, how about this? 7 Lady Tigers credited with an assist. Kayla Luby has 1, 2 each for Tyra Flowers and Elizabeth Bertram, 3 apiece for Lauren Lee, Maddie Boyle, and Courtney Pritchett. Bailey Pettigo has 4, sharing the wealth.
It's probably the most efficient half of basketball I've seen in a long time, men or women. Just some great basketball. Campbellsville doing it on both ends of the court. I mean, they've already turned Cumberland's over 15 times in their season average, 15.9. So just clicking on all cylinders. You said it, clicking on all cylinders. That was a beautiful half of basketball for the Lady Tiger team.
Campbellsville gets 6 points in the first from Maddie Boyle, 3 of 5 from the floor for Boyle. Couple of steals for the 3-time Conference Player of the Week this season. 5 each for Elizabeth Bertram and Kayla Luby. The Lady Tigers get 3 out of the starting lineup from Courtney Pritchett. A couple of steals for her. 3 more from Maddie Nally. She's got a game high 3 rebounds. Not many rebounds to be had in this game.
No, there's
not. A total of 17 rebounds in the basketball game. The Lady Tigers get 2 each from Tyra Flowers and Bailey Pettigo. For Cumberlands, they were led in scoring by Kaylee Monday. She's close to her season average. She's got 10 at the moment. 8 apiece for Destiny Hayworth and Lakin Burke. They got 5 from Channing Lewis off the bench and 1 point from Leanna McNulty. The thing that maybe jumps out to me the most there, Benji, all 20 minutes played for Cassie Monday. She's their leading scorer at 12.5 points a game. She was a Mid-South Conference first-team member twice already in her young career, scoreless in the first 20 minutes. Campbellsville able to make life difficult on Cassie Monday.
Yeah, putting a lot of pressure on her, making her kind of penetrate off the top of the key. She's had some decent looks from three-point range, but once again, that zone that Campbellsville is able to put out there, they speed people up. They've able to turn Cassie Monday over 4 times, and normally she's a much better ball handler than that.
So the Lady Tigers lead here at halftime, 10-7 in terms of overall rebounding. Campbellsville and Cumberlands each with 3 offensive rebounds. The Lady Tigers 18 assists, 9 steals, and 6 turnovers. Cumberlands finishing the first half with 6 assists, 3 steals, and as Benji mentioned, 15 turnovers. And when you're on the road against a team as talented as Campbellsville, those extra possessions, you've got to take care of the basketball, and that's certainly a big issue for them right now.
Well, it is, and once again, that's what Campbellsville does. They speed teams up where you make quick decisions, and a lot of times those quick decisions aren't the best decisions. And how many times have we seen the pass to the post there that has gone out of bounds, and a couple steals there on the top of the key off that zone for Campbellsville. So once again, a beautiful half of basketball for this Lady Tiger team. It doesn't get much better than that.
Not at all. The Lady Tigers, in terms of the enhanced scoring numbers, with the advantage in the paint, 26-8 in early, Benji. That was really, it looked like what the game plan was for Cumberlands. They were really feeding Lakin Burke. It seemed like they wanted to get her going. To the Lady Tigers' credit, she did, tally a few buckets, but unable to really find the consistency.
Yeah, once again, I think some of that pressure that Campbellsville put on the guards. The first 4 points for Burke were from the free throw line, and then she got a couple nice buckets, one off an offensive board. So I think right now the game plan is let's continue to speed them up and cause them to make some poor decisions and turn them over. We'll live with that with Burke getting those points in the paint. But if they can speed them up on the perimeter, and obviously the way that they've done that with Cassie Monday, it's working.
Off turnovers, 16-2 in favor of Campbellsville. Second chance points, pretty negligible, 2 each way. Bench points, 15-6 in favor of the Lady Tigers. No ties, no lead changes. Campbellsville grabbed the lead, and they've not looked back yet. It's 25 points, their largest advantage. It's 24 here at the mid-game break. We will step away, take our extended timeout. We'll come back in just a bit and bring you second half action as the Lady Tigers lead Cumberlands 56-32. You're following Tiger basketball on the Campbellsville University Sports Network. Welcome back inside the Powell Athletic Center at Campbellsville, Kentucky. Matt Payton and Benji Kelly here with you as the Lady Tigers and Patriots have both returned to the floor. They'll resume action in just a moment. At Georgetown, the Tigers have a 5-point advantage over Freed Hardeman. And then in the other women's matchup tonight, Benji, you've got Lindsey Wilson at Cumberland University. So that game has just
about ready to tip off here shortly. Yeah, probably about 4 or 5 minutes ago.
One thing about all the exits from the conference is the Eastern time zone went to the minority.
It did quickly.
And so now
was it us, Georgetown, and Cumberlands? That's right.
That's it. And in the past you had Shawnee State, Thomas More, Wilberforce was there, Pikeville Eastern time zone, UT Southern. I think they were Central. So you kind of jumped the shark almost, and you went from the Eastern time zone still having the majority of the start times to now the Central time zone has kind of taken over, and I get a little cranky the later it gets. So anyway, we'll work through that as we've got about 30 seconds left on our halftime clock. The Lady Tigers again looking for win number 21 for Cumberlands. They're going to have to play some come-from-behind basketball to pick up their 17th victory of the year. The Patriots began the season 8-0, Benji. They had wins over West Virginia Tech, Milligan, Alice Lloyd, and Midway, but then lost 4 of 5 in a stretch around the Christmas holiday. Lost at Marion, at Reinhardt, at Bryan, and sandwiching a win in there over Kaiser, losing to St. Thomas. Now, of course, Marion, the second-ranked team in the country. Reinhardt still undefeated. Bryan has been a really good team over the last, half decade or so. So not any bad losses per se, but they did stumble a bit. And here tonight, they have not been able to get rolling.
No, they haven't. And they've run into a buzzsaw of a Lady Tiger team who's clicking on all cylinders.
Campbellsville to start the second half of the basketball. Pritchett at the elbow. Goes off to Pettigo. And now inside, Pettigo has Wilkes. She'll spin, go up right underneath the rim. Kate gets the bucket for CU.
Yeah, it's hard to defend right there when Caitlin's able to get that close to the bucket.
Cassie Monday pressured a bit. She'll go far side to Hayworth. Campbellsville leads 58-32, their largest lead, and they're going to extend. Lee long to Boyle. She'll roll it up there with the right hand, and that is good for Maddie Boyle, who grimaces a bit.
Yeah, I think she may have came down on that ankle a little awkwardly.
60. I've got one she can borrow. Two
Absolutely.
She can borrow if we're desperate enough. 60-32. Floater by Kaylee Monday is good, and Kaylee Monday is she's been solid for Cumberland's.
Already got her average here this afternoon or evening.
Going to have to find somebody to go with her.
Yep.
Lee works off the Wilkes screen, back out. Wilkes, who she wanted that. Lewis able to get close enough. Pritchett looking inside. Lee taken away. Not enough room to get that pass through as Lakin Burke and Cassie Monday were right there for the Patriots. Out top, Hayworth. Right side, Kaylee Monday. She's had the hot hand. It'll cool down a bit as that shot caroms off the iron and out of play. Bertram will check in for Maddie Boyle. Ginger said, "What'd you do?" And Maddie said, "Nothing, I'm good." She said, "Well, why'd you act like that?" Ginger's the old school.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Out front, Pritchett nearly turned it over, but able to deck it there before dragging that foot. Wilkes back out to Pettigo here. Pettigo works off the Wilkes screen. Wilkes will roll. Pettigo will drive. Oh, gosh. Bailey fell into the leg there of Burke as that ball was knocked out of bounds. The foul will go against Lakin Burke, however, and that's going to be her third, Benji. The first on Cumberland's, and with 8:14 left in this third quarter, Campbellsville will pitch it in.
Look at that hole. That's a hold.
That is a hold on Burke there. Now they get it to Wilkes. Wilkes will go to work. That shot no good. And the rebound taken in by Channing Lewis. Pettigo will give chase, but long they go to Monday. Out to Hayworth. It should go right back to Cassie Monday over the top, wanted Lewis, and they've thrown that to the security guard down there.
Yeah, and Cassie immediately said, "That's my bad. I put a little too much on it." But that's the fourth overthrow that this Cumberland's team has had trying to get the ball down low into the post.
Lauren Lee with it for Campbellsville. 60-34. Number 3 CU leads number 15 Cumberland's. Looking down low for Wilkes. Nice job by Burke to cut off that pass. Wilkes working, spinning, throws one up off the window. That is good.
It's good basketball right there.
62-34, 28 points the margin. Cassie Monday out front to Lewis. Lewis needs help, going to throw it over the top. That's a nice pass to Burke, who gathers it in and able to get the friendly bounce. When Lewis first let that go, I thought it was going to be too far. Burke able to make the catch and find enough room to get it up on the iron. Between the circles, Lee. Bertram on the right wing. 7 minutes to play in the third. Burt needs help. Has Lee. Lee stops. Bumped by Burt. 8 to shoot. Pritchett going to drive at Lewis. Feeds it. Wilkes out. Pritchett open. 3 on the way. Bang! Courtney Pritchett beats the buzzer. And it's 2 on the shot clock when that Edward Jones 3 goes in.
Yeah, good inside out there from Wilkes back to Pritchett. It's hard to defend.
65-36, a 29-point margin. The Lady Tigers led Georgetown by 29 on the road last week. Hayworth dribbles one off her foot, and we got a squatting match here as Hayworth and Wilkes kind of fall onto the basketball. Kendrick going to check in. The arrow will keep it with Cumberlands. 13 on the shot clock. Kaylee Monday will trigger it. Cassie Monday's checked out. This is her first breather of the day. Kendrick entered for her earlier. Kaylee Monday finds some room out front. 3, no good. Long rebound. Deflected by Burke. She's able to pull it in. Second chance opportunity for the Patriots. Burke, it's a tough foul on B there. There may have been some contact, but Burke kind of spun into Bailey, it appeared. Either way, another baseline out of bounds opportunity for the Patriots. Kendrick, bumped by Bertram, no call there. Kendrick needs help over the top of Bertram to Lewis. She'll feed one through, and the Patriots have tried that 2 or 3 times this half. It's not worked.
It's not, and once again, Campbellsville's defending it well, and I don't know what to tell you, but it's not working.
Yeah, it's just not working for them. Not a lot of margin for error there.
It really
over
isn't.
The defender, and then to try to find your teammate. Pettigo works around the Wilkes screen. She's cut off, back out. Wilkes wide open, 3 on the way. Bang! Caitlin Wilkes, 3rd of the basketball game. Edward Jones going broke tonight. We love it.
Yeah, I tell you what, 22 points already from Caitlin. 3 from downtown.
Lewis will try the answer from straight away. That is good for Channing Lewis. So briefly, this was a 32-point basketball game. Lewis draws it back to a 29-point margin.
Well, down there, they shot the ball really well from downtown. Not so much tonight.
Pettigo wanted a rolling Wilkes, and it hits off the upper leg of Kendrick and goes out of bounds. Maddie Boyle will enter for Lauren Lee. 5:14 to play in the third. Campbellsville the advantage. Pettigo throws it in here to Bertram. Bounce to Bailey out front. Boyle clears, can't shoot it as Monday was there. Back to Boyle in the corner. She's got room this time. 3. Bang! Maddie Boyle and Edward Jones pay out her first of the night.
Wow. I'm telling you, Matt, 8 of 9 from downtown, this Lady Tiger team. 88.9%.
Coach Reeves sits down, and I don't know what you can do either.
You can't. I mean, when you're shooting a ball like that, it is just, you just got to tip your hat.
We say it all the time. It's a simple game at its core. Who can make the most shots, right? And Campbellsville today, as Burt gets inside, missed her first attempt, gets it back and pitches one through. But when you're shooting it like this, it doesn't leave many options for opposing teams. Wilkes inside, holds, waits, Bird out front. She'll try it, left-hander shot. Bang! Elizabeth Bertram gets in on the act, and Campbellsville extends 74-41 the count.
Unreal.
That's her second 3. Bertram going to reach in and tie up Kaylee Monday. This time it'll go back to Campbellsville here. 74-41 the score, 4:13 to play in the third. A media stoppage will step away. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network. 74-41 the score. All smiles in the Powell Center. If you're a Lady Tiger fan here this evening, Caitlin Wilkes, 3 of 3 from deep. Courtney Pritchett, 2 of 2 from deep. Elizabeth Bertram, 2 of 2 from deep. Lauren Lee, 1 of 1 from deep. Natty Boyle, 1 of 2. So, I mean, you are, in terms of efficiency, Benji, I mean, there's efficiency and then there's whatever that is.
Well, it's clicking on all cylinders, and it's beautiful to watch. It really is. Campbellsville's approaching here. I don't know what the record is for highest field goal percentage in a game.
Well,
I'm sure you've got a media guy that you can pull out. But think about it. Cumberland's is playing. They're shooting the ball 45% from the field, 35 from 3. Those are good numbers.
Campbellsville to work offensively. Pritchett finds Wilkes, scoops one up. That is no good. And Burke the rebound. Highest field goal percentage in a game come against Cumberland's back in 1992. In February, it was 69%. Hayward's shots no good.
Right now, we're above that.
3 on the way from Monday. That's good for Cassie Monday out front. 74-44 the score. Closing in on 3.5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Changes coming for the Lady Tiger.
That's Cassie Monday's first points here.
Pritchett has Lee at the elbow. Wide open is Lee. She'll try one. No good. Rebound to Cassie Monday. Cassie Monday left side. Run off the spot is Hayworth. Back to Monday. Now Lewis out front. Campbellsville leads by 30 over the 15th ranked Patriots. And bounce to Kendrick. Inside looking for Burke. Burke had to... I think Burke was leaning in and the ball went over the top. Burke had no chance to save it. Another turnover for Cumberland's where they were looking over the top for a post pass. And here is a full timeout taken by Coach Rick Reeves and the Patriots. 2:58 remaining in the third quarter. 74-44 the score. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network. .44 the score. Campbellsville University leading Cumberland's here in the Powell Center. It's been a runaway from the start here tonight. The Patriots have tried to make inroads, Benji, but ultimately they just so poorly out of the gate. And it was 32-11 after the first quarter. 24-21 in that second quarter, and then the Lady Tigers have added 8 more here. So it's been a little more of a stalemate after that first 10 minutes, but playing behind the 8 ball, so to speak. You got nothing?
I don't know what to say. I've not seen this Campbellsville team play like this in quite some time.
Campbellsville with the basketball. Luby looking for Flowers. She's got her. She'll come underneath, go reverse. Tyra Flowers gets 2 more, and Kayla Luby with another helper for CU. 76-44. Cassie Monday sprints ahead, bounces to Kendrick. Tough shot over Flowers, no good. Rebound. Hayworth gets the second chance bucket. Campbellsville, that's Lee, and she had it knocked away by Lewis, so she's able to knife in, take it away. Long pass. Kendrick has to save it. They get it to Hayworth. She'll work into the middle. Now Cassie Monday holds off the right wing. Lewis, a couple of dribbles. Back to Cassie Monday, 15 to shoot. Hayworth going to take the jumper inside the three-point arc. Long rebound is grabbed by Hay. Whitney Hay, who got into quick foul trouble in the first half, going to come all the way down the floor. She'll go right at Burke and draws the foul. Does Whitney Hay. That on Burke is 4, Benji? Is that right?
I've got 4 on Burke. Second team foul.
So Campbellsville will send Hay to the line here.
Yeah, Whitney played less than a minute there, and like you said, got the the double foul and technical, so good to see her back out there contributing here.
Whitney Hayes' first free throw is good. One more coming for her. And the second free throw good as well. So the Lady Tigers will hold a 78-46 advantage as Coach Reeves sends Victory Fredericks back in. She's playing with 4 fouls. Less than 2 minutes to go here in this third quarter. Kendrick needs help. Spins and throws it out to Cassie Monday. Out top, Kendrick. Hayworth on the wing. Hayworth can't shoot it. Lewis out front. Back to Hayworth right side. 8 to shoot. Hayworth splits defenders and kicks. Lewis open. 3 for her. No good. Long rebound. Going to be taken in by Hay. And Hay gets rid of it. Boyle to Flowers. And the Lady Tigers will slow it down a bit now. Campbellsville bouncing to Luby. Luby looking for Flowers. Was that deflect? A little miscommunication?
No, it was a little miscommunication. A good defense there by Cassie Monday, and forced that turnover. It's Campbellsville, I believe, their 10th, or maybe the 9th turnover.
Kendrick working, kicking. Hayworth can't shoot as Burt and Boyle both run out at her, and we're going to get a little hand check foul perhaps.
22.
So the foul goes against Burt. That is her second. 2 on Campbellsville as a team. It'll stay with Cumberlands here. Shot no good. Flowers had it briefly, and she's fouled. Is this Fredericks? If so, her day is over.
Yep.
And so Fredericks is fouled out. That is 3 on Cumberlands as a team. And Victory Fredericks' day comes to a close after playing 6 minutes. A couple of rebounds. She was scoreless. Kaylee Potter going to check back in. It is a first night for Caitlin Wilkes, Benji.
3
times she's hit a pair of threes, but here tonight,
3 of them.
it's the first time
trifecta.
she's hit 3.
The trifecta from Trifecta Town.
She gets one more, you know what's coming.
Oh, yeah.
Here is Hay. Hay spinning, little one-on-one, working against Potter. That ball was halfway down and out, and now we get a whistle against the Lady Tigers in the rebound. We're going to get Luby here.
Luby on the hold off the, trying to get the offensive rebound, 13 foul.
78-46, 29.1 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off, so Cumberlands can hold for the final look if they desire. Monday, hounded by Bertram. We're going to get a whistle here. It's a little hand check on Burt. 2 on Bertram, 4 on Campbellsville. They had 1 to give. Monday throws it into Hayworth. That's Cassie Monday to Destiny Hayworth. Shot no good. Hayworth gets her own miss. Stick back won't go. Hay the rebound. 15 seconds for Campbellsville to work. Hay, long, Flowers between defenders. Shot no good. Gets her own miss, and that ball will creep up over the front side of the cylinder.
My goodness. That ball hit below the rim and spun right over on top.
Out to Lewis. She'll try a 3 to end the quarter. That ball around and pops out on Channing Lewis, and that's where the buzzer will sound to signal the end of period number 3. Campbellsville with an 80-46 advantage as we head to the fourth quarter. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network. is going to be a good night.
It is a good night.
Campbellsville University with the advantage.
Great
80
crowd.
to 46. Nice crowd on hand. They've got the men's track and field team will have their NCCAA National Championship rings presented in between games. So right at the conclusion of our women's game, we'll actually go to Corbin Harris, who will handle the ring ceremony. We'll take time to do that. We'll come back with Coach Ginger High Colvin. So typically we sit down with Coach immediately following the contest. Here tonight we'll have a bit of a break as we recognize those individuals on the men's track and field team that won that indoor outdoor championship a year ago. Here driving with the basketball is Hayward. She's cut off, and now Cassie Monday back to Hayward. And they sag off of Monday there. A little miscommunication perhaps. Shot no good. Pritchett going to be whistled for the foul on the Lady Tigers. That's 3 on Swiss. First on Campbellsville in the period. Here is Hayworth, baseline out of bounds. Cassie Monday finding a cutting Destiny Hayworth, 80 to 48 the score. Campbellsville has their starting 5 out there. We'll see how long they play in this fourth quarter. Campbellsville at Lindsey Wilson on Saturday. Cumberlands will return home to host Freed Hardeman. Lee bounces. Wilkes working in the paint. She'll go up the shot. They're going to call Wilkes for an offensive foul. So that's a nice job defensively by Potter there. Hugged up against Wilkes. Draws the contact, and that's a turnover on Campbellsville.
Georgetown's up 9 on Freed Hardman with 8 to go in the fourth. So a victory here tonight from this Lady Tiger team, a Georgetown victory. Like you said, Matt, that may about wrap it up.
It's going to be hard for teams to catch Campbellsville.
Yeah.
Cumberlands would lose the tiebreaker, so you have to hope the Lady Tigers lose one more. And a takeaway, Pritchett shovels it ahead to Lee. Up, shot no good. She's fouled by Cassie Monday. It's going to be the first of the ball game on Cassie Monday, 2 on Cumberlands.
Well, Lauren Lee's had herself a spectacular afternoon or evening here. 5 of 7 from the field, 1 of 1 from downtown, 4 of 5 from the free throw line. She's pretty good. She's in every almost statistical category other than a block shot.
All over it tonight. I'm trying to listen in. Bailey had a suggestion. Perhaps free throw by Lee is good.
Courtney's telling Bailey, calm down, calm down.
Don't worry about it, B.
We're up 30.
Second free throw for Lee is good. 82 to 48 the score. Campbellsville leading Cumberlands here.
Lauren, 17 points here this evening.
Steele will try the jumper. That is good for Amara Steele. Her first points of the day, too, I believe. Steele averaging 10 a game. Pedigo, far side, calls for the screen. Pritchett going to come into the far side corner, work off the Wilkes screen. They'll try to get it to Caitlin Wilkes. She kicks it out. Lee, nice little crossover, stops. Pedigo holds. Sizing up Steele on the dribble. Bailey, out top. Pritchett, open 3. That is a bit too strong, and the rebound taken in by Lewis. Pritchett 2 of 2 before that miss. Inside, they've got Steele working against Courtney Pritchett. Ball stolen. Boyle comes out of there with it. Boyle, left side of the lane. She'll go at Lewis. It's blocked by Channing Lewis as Maddie Boyle spills to the floor. She's a bit winded.
I think she's a little tired.
82-50 the score. Campbellsville leads it. Officials going to get together on that far side. I think should Freed Hardeman lose tonight, Benji? Campbellsville win on Saturday.
That would wrap it up.
I guess they'd have to lose out, and Freed would have to win out from that point. Here is Boyle, pull-up jumper good off the end line for Maddie Boyle from 16 feet.
So here's the thing. You get a block shot, and you're tired, but you go right out there and you drain a 3.
14 tonight for Maddie Boyle. They put that in as a 3. I believe that was a 2, so it'll be 13 for Boyle. On the wing, Cassie Monday holds. Over the top to Steele. Open 3 for Amara Steele, no good. Boyle able to take the rebound away briefly, but couldn't quite control it. Elizabeth Bertram and Sarah Sutton going to check back in. Sutton's first appearance tonight, 5'10", the senior forward from Scottsville, Kentucky. Pedigo and Boyle will check out. Maddie Boyle with 13 and 3 assists tonight to go with 4 steals. You know, Benji, we haven't talked about this, but as Pritchett and Wilkes are still out there, Courtney Pritchett and Caitlin Wilkes each have a chance to leave Campbellsville University as an all-time leader in a percentage category.
Field goal percentage?
Field goal percentage for Wilkes. The steals jumper is no good. Lauren Lee, the rebound. Pritchett may leave the all-time leader in three-point percentage. Here is Lee in the middle. Shot, no good. She'll bat it, keep it alive. Sutton can't run it down. Pritchett going to try to hold on to it as it was knocked away. She does. Lee back to Pritchett. Wilkes rolling inside, and Burke came across to take it away. Nice read by Lakin Burke. Pass ahead to Lewis. She'll go long to Hayworth, left side. That is a 3 from Destiny Hayworth that is good, her 3rd of the evening.
It's good ball movement there by the Cumberlands team in transition.
84-53. Campbellsville the advantage. Pritchett wanted the post feed to Wilkes, not there. Bertram circles, needs help herself. She's cut off here, still looking, cutting to Sutton. She'll grab it, short corner. Now Pritchett, post touch. They finally get it to Wilkes. She'll go up the right hand, no good. Oh, man. Going to go to the double thumbs. So we're going to reset here. That ball did hit the rim, right, Benji? It was short. Yeah.
Yep.
I think we got an eye roll by one of the guys in stripes right there.
To us?
I think.
Oh, yeah.
84-53. Pass deflected. Nice play by Hayworth. Read Lee's eyes. Long pass ahead for Burke. Burke will go across to Monday, who gets that up on the rim before Flowers can close in. That's a bucket for Kaylee Monday. 84-55 the score. Or is it 84-53?
84-53.
Okay, so Lee going to drive. And she has that shot blocked. I thought Hayworth had that clean. Destiny Hayworth picks up her 3rd. Sends Lauren Lee back to the free throw line.
Yeah, Lauren.
17 today.
Yeah, 17 today. 6 of 7 from the free throw line in 31 minutes of action.
Lauren gonna
6 assists.
Be real close to 1,000 by the time the season ends. She was she got over 900 against Cumberland University on Saturday. It's free throw good for Lee. Boyle will check back in for Lauren Lee.
Well, a deep run will get her there.
You think about it, she's going to be up over 920 after tonight.
Yep.
So, realistically,
it's possible that could happen.
She could get there Mid-South Conference tournament. Still 5 left this year. Jumper off the inline for Cassie Monday is good. 86-57 the score. Boyle on the right wing, wanted Wilkes, not there. Now Flowers goes far side, Sutton on around they come. Bertram holds. Bertram going to drive. Little space, and she is bumped and fouled. This will be a whistle against Hayworth. 4 on Hayworth, 4 on Cumberlands. They called team third, but I've got Potter with 1, Monday with 1, and Hayworth with 2 in this period. 5:13 to play, 86-57 the score. Bertram's free throw no good.
Well, I've got 3. So
you got 3? Maybe maybe I'm wrong.
Let's see. We got.
Are you going to check back in? Bertram checking out. It may not matter much. I'm sure I'm off 1. Left side, Kaylee Monday. And throw up a shot with the right hand. That's a good little runner there almost for Kaylee Monday. She's been terrific this evening. As Kaylee Monday, long pass to Sutton. Monday was 16 points on 12 shots. Hay stops at the elbow, backs away. Now going to restart, kicks it out. Boyle, jab step. Now she'll drive at Kaylee Monday.
Pass.
Feeds through. She's got Luby off the window. Luby the bucket, the bounce for Maddie Boyle.
That is a heck of a pass right there from Maddie Boyle.
Whew. Cassie Monday holds. Leaves it with Lewis, who sends it over to Hayworth. Long 2, no good. And we're going to have a foul called on
Kayla Luby over the top.
This will bring us to a stoppage here. 89-59 the score. 30 points the margin. The Lady Tigers the advantage. 4:25 to play. You're following the Lady Tigers on the Campbellsville University Sports Network. $89-59 the score. Campbellsville University leading Cumberlands in the Powell Center. The most recent points there coming off the hands of Kayla Luby. How about that pass there by Maddie Boyle? Boyle tonight, Benji with, I was looking for the assist. 4 assists, 4 steals.
Yeah, 4 assists, 4 steals, 13 points.
As Monday falls to the ground, able to get it over to Burke. Now Hayworth holds. Left wing, Cassie Monday wants to drive. Leaves across the lane for Burke. Nice offense by Cumberlands. 89-61 the score. Hay crosses the timeline. In the middle. Kicks to Boyle here. Boyle wants Flowers, not there. Now Hay to Sutton. Long two for Sutton is no good. Rebound to Burke. Campbellsville, busy hands. Flowers gets a deflection and a takeaway. Hay has it tied up, and it gets knocked to Luby. Underhanded, she goes to Hay, and she'll come right side and lay it in. 91-61, back to a 30-point game with 3:38 to go.
A lot of action right there, but Campbellsville stayed with it and was able to get an easy bucket from Whitney Hay.
Monday to Lewis. Back out to Kaylee Monday. She'll drive, gets around Flowers. We're going to get an and one. Oh, we're going to wave it off.
I don't know about that.
We'll step through, and
I thought it was a good move myself.
I couldn't see enough to say otherwise, but the official here, we may get a.
That's a team foul, I believe.
So Coach Reeves will get a present. 91-61 the score with 3:19 to play. Sarah Sutton will go to the free throw line for the Lady Tigers. And now Coach Reeves has to be somewhat careful now. You can't get that second one. You'd have to sit against Freed Hardeman on Saturday. That's the last thing that they need. Georgetown up by 9 over Freed Hardeman at the moment. Sutton gets a pair, or she just
missed the first one. Missed the first one. I have to talk to her about that one.
92-61. She looks over at the bench and says, "My bad." Campbellsville pitches it in. Hay and Flowers, little miscommunication. Hay swats it, but she'll be called for the foul.
She was going for the ball.
92-61. Monday goes to the free throw line. Kaylee Monday. Free throw for Monday is good. Good look at the brain trust of Campbellsville University's club there. Ginger High Colvin, Miranda Denny, and Brett Sow. One more from Monday. That one is good as well. 92-63, 3:15 to go. Hay looking, finds Flowers. Hay will bring it ahead, working against Monday. Behind the back for Hay, stops and kicks to Flowers, who wants to drive, shovels it over. Nally with it. Cutting here, Hay spinning, bouncing, Luby inside up, good. She gets the hoop and the helper for Whitney Hay.
Yeah, good basketball there. Once again, just Campbellsville doing Doing so good on the offensive end, Matt.
Deflection by Luby, so the Lady Tigers will see Cumberland's keep it right in front of the end of the Patriots bench. (94-63). You out of ink?
No.
You run my pen out of ink over there.
We're good. We're good.
To get a new one this week. Sorry, Whitney. To go to the store. Yeah, this pass picked off by Luby. She finds Nally, and Maddie Nally is almost like, "Hey, I don't want
throw
that
it
there."
to me.
Monday,
Stepped out of
and
bounds,
here we're gonna get a whistle as Monday stepped on the sideline. 2:33 to go in the basketball game. I think the only thing left here, Benji, is can Campbellsville get to 100?
Well, they're already above their season average of 89.6, so that number's going to creep up a little bit. You get it up there to 100.
Flowers leaves it for Sutton. Reverse off the window, and they creep closer to triple digits.
Yeah, good basketball. What a pass by Flowers there.
Monday angles back off left side in the corner. Flowers and Luby there to try to tie her up, and we'll have a whistle sound as Campbellsville.
I believe it's on Flowers. We're reaching in there.
Will
hit the bonus.
I think that's the fourth, maybe, on the Lady Tigers.
Yeah, no, it's the fifth.
It's fifth.
Yeah.
And my fouls are way off, folks.
Well,
so Monday will go to the free throw line. Cassie Monday. Paige Serafini will check in for Campbellsville. 56-46, Georgetown leads. Freed Hardeman, Benji, so this is going to create even more separation on the women's side here. I say that. I don't want to count Freed Hardeman out just yet. But that's going to make the Lions 5-3. Cumberlands will be 4-3. Georgetown will be 5-3. So they will tie Freed Hardeman for second in league.
And they split each other earlier. Freed beat Georgetown earlier at Freed.
Cassie Monday hits 1 of 2, I believe, there, and Kayla Monday checks out. Paige Serafini's entered, 5'11" sophomore guard from Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Bree Gowdy in as well, 5'5" sophomore guard from Campbellsville, Kentucky. 2:15 to play. Gowdy, oh my. Kaylee Monday has just been assessed an intentional foul as she pushed Whitney Hay in the back. So you can see the official throw the arms up. So this is going to send Whitney Hay to the free throw line. Oh, it's I guess Campbellsville gets the pick. So Ginger High Colvin will send.
Well, they get to pick where they take the ball.
Sutton will.
Because of the off ball, is that why?
Yeah, I think so. Sutton will go to the line here for the Lady Tigers. This free throw good. And the second free throw good. So now Campbellsville will have the basketball. 2:15 remaining. 98-64 the count. Bree Gowdy will pitch it in to Whitney Hay. And see that replay. Kind of hard to tell if there was much contact or not. Hay went to the ground. The whistle sounded. Serafini holds. Into the corner. Hay as the defender gambles. Hay trying to work around Burke. We'll have an offensive foul called here on Campbellsville's Whitney Hay. That's 4 on her. Back the other way for the Patriots. Jumper from Monday, no good. Cassie Monday shot off the mark. Maddie Nally, the rebound, bounces to Gowdy. Ball knocked free. Cassie Monday will collect, throw it across the lane to her sister for 2. Some pressure by Cumberlands. Gowdy is knocked out of bounds by McNulty. Leanna McNulty picks up the foul, and I believe that'll send Bree Gowdy to the free throw line for the Lady Tigers. Free throw around and out for Bree. Just looking here, Benji, Cumberland's season high in points allowed. They've not allowed triple digits, an exhibition against Middle Tennessee, but of course that doesn't count. Campbellsville will send in, I don't think they've given up into the 90s this year. The Lady Tigers 88 was the previous high, so 99 after one Bree Gowdy free throw.
Well, I mean, Campbellsville, just has dominated this game from the get-go. 65% from the field overall, 82% from three-point line.
Kendrick misses the shot. Kaylin Mills, 5'5", sophomore guard from Flatlick, Kentucky, in. Paige Evans, 5'3", sophomore guard from Hodgenville. Rachel Presley checking in, 6'2", redshirt freshman forward from Somerset, Kentucky. So Campbellsville's emptied the bench here. Amy Thompson spinning, kicks it out. That is Allison. Now Kendrick behind the back. Nice dribbling by Kendrick. McNulty circles and drives right hand. That is good. 99-68 the score. Campbellsville may have two probably at max in terms of shots at the rim. Gowdy over to Evans. Serafini, and they throw it away. 99-68 the score. McNulty will throw it in. Right side, Thompson. Quick, high arching three. No good, short. Evans the rebound for CU. Everybody in the PAL wants triple digits here.
Everybody wants them to get 100.
Mills needs some help. Has Evans. Cumberlands gives chase. Presley back out. The Lady Tigers will have to take a shot. Mills out front, running some clock. Presley at the middle, cutting. Serafini driving, layup, and there it is.
I like it.
You could have hit a game winner and this place wouldn't have got any louder. 101-68. Thompson in a pickle kicks it out to Kendrick. Kendrick turns, finds Allison. She'll try the three. That's off the mark. Presley the rebound. And Presley's going to be fouled. No, we're going to go to the arrow. And with 4.7 seconds remaining, Cumberlands will have another try. 101-68 the score. Pitch it in. Catching it is Potter. Kendrick, 2 seconds, wants McNulty. Shot, no good. Presley may have blocked it. And that's where the buzzer will sound. Campbellsville will get a win. 101-68 the final score. Campbellsville now 21-1 on the year. They are 8-0 in Mid-South Conference play. For Cumberlands here today, they fall to 16-7. The Patriots now 4-3 in Mid-South Conference play. And the Lady Tigers, with the victory, turn their sights to a matchup with Lindsey Wilson College on Saturday. It is a 2 o'clock Eastern time start for the Lady Tigers and Blue Raiders over in Columbia. Campbellsville University will then take the road trip to Western Tennessee, McKenzie, and Henderson. So the NCCAA track and field championship banner there as the team is awarded their rings. So congratulations to all of those involved with the Tiger track and field team. And I believe they head back this week. They'll go back and try to repeat. So best of luck to Mark Miller, Corbin Harris, and that entire gang for the Tiger track and field team. Let's put a bow on our Lady Tigers statistics here, and we'll meet with the head coach, Ginger High-Colvin, in just a moment. The Lady Tigers finished tonight shooting 65.5% as a team. They were 36 of 55, 9 of 11 from deep, 81.8%, 20 of 27 at the free throw line today for Campbellsville University's Lady Tigers. They hold Cumberlands to just 42% shooting here this evening, 28% from deep for Cumberlands. They were 7 of 25, 11 of 16 at the free throw line. That is 68.8%. Campbellsville led in scoring by Caitlin Wilkes, who had a game-high 22 points, 8 of 12 shooting for Kit Kat 3, made Edward Jones threes in 3 tries, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. The Lady Tigers got 19 from Lauren Lee, 6 assists, 8 of 9 at the line for Lauren Lee here tonight. 13 from Maddie Boyle, 4 assists and 4 steals. The 4 steals, one off tying her career best, 6 of 9 shooting for Boyle. 9 each for Elizabeth Bertram and Kayla Luby off the bench for Campbellsville. The Lady Tigers got 6 from Tyra Flowers, 5 from Sarah Sutton. 6 points for Courtney Pritchett, 6 assists and 3 steals for Pritchett. 4 points from Whitney Hay, 3 boards and an assist for Hay. 2 points for Bailey Pedigo. She had 5 helpers in tonight's ball game. 1 point for Bree Gowdy, 2 for Paige Serafini, and that Maddie Nally actually with 3 points as well for Campbellsville. She had, Coach, when's the last time you've had somebody lead your team in rebounding with 4? Usually that's not a good thing,
right.
But not a lot of missed shots for you guys as Ginger High Colvin joins me here. Just 19 rebounds in total for you, 17 for Cumberlands. Not a lot to come by, but you jumped out fast.
We did.
32 to 11 after the first 10 minutes, and it was all downhill from there.
Yeah, we hit shots, and I thought did a really good job defensively, and because they're a very high-octane, explosive team. The 2 guards are just phenomenal, I think. Just 2 little gritty kids that play so hard and can shoot the ball, and they can find people. If you cut them off, they do a great job finding their shooters, and Hayworth's one of the best shooters in the league, and I just think they've got a super solid team, and they're a really hard guard. So I was proud of my kids for the way we come out and guarded early. They did miss a few shots early and got some offensive boards, which is something obviously we don't want them to have. But overall, like you said, not a ton of rebounds to be had, but we battled. It's a physical game. They're a physical team, and I feel like we battled with them for that.
Going back to that first quarter, Caitlin Wilkes hit a couple threes. You shot it so well in the first half. You were at like 70% or something, maybe better than that at halftime. When things are going that well offensively in this environment against the top 5 opponent, it puts a team like Cumberlands, who's really, really good, but man, you're playing catch up so early. It's tough in this place.
Yeah, we're a really solid team, and when we shoot the ball well, I think it puts us just a little bit ahead, because when we've got so many kids that can shoot it well. And Maddie, I don't know stat-wise, she ended up 1 for 2 from the 3-point line, and she's usually one of those that's knocking them down. But Caitlin, like you said, and Courtney stepped out there, and then Bert. I'm so glad to see Bert come out and get some baskets to fall. We really need that, and I was happy to see her come out and get those, because they were she didn't think about them. They were natural for her, so I was really happy about that. 33
assists on 36 made baskets tonight. Mm-hmm. That's going back to like the Ginger High days, way back when there. What about that?
That's nice. I thought we passed the ball extremely well tonight, and made some really good passes, and it was everybody. I don't know, I'm sure they're spread out, but Tyra Flowers, I think, had probably one of the best assists of the game, and Courtney's always going to have assists. Looks like Lauren ended up with 6-2. BP, you can always count on them to. Maddie Boyle 4 assists. Just on down the road, it just looks like we did a really good job with it.
At halftime, Cassie Monday was scoreless, and that's pretty much unheard of. She's 2-time Mid-South Conference first-team member. She's a terrific player, but you're just able to keep her off the scoreboard, and she and her sister, Destiny Hayworth, as you mentioned, they're potent offensively, and you don't want to allow them to get into a rhythm early, and certainly a key.
Yeah. You don't want Hayworth to see it go through early, because she's any of those 3. They're just gritty. They play hard. They never change their demeanor. They're just going to play hard every single possession, offensively, defensively. Play just about the whole game probably. Looks like Cassie played 36. Kaylee played 28. So they're going to go out there and just play really well. I just think they're a hard guard. Cumberlands is going to be a national tournament team, and I just don't think there's many teams that are going to want to see them.
Forced them to 26 turnovers. You scored 36 points off those turnovers, and early in the ball game, first quarter, I think they had 10 or 11 giveaways the first 10 minutes. Again, it set the tone with the defense.
Yeah, like I say, I felt like we came out and did a good job. Maddie Nally came in and made some big plays for us too. Got some rebounds when we weren't when we had kind of made a little lull, we hit a little lull at the end of the second quarter. I thought she came in and kind of boosted us and kept us where we wanted to be. But, yeah, overall, really pleased with what we did.
Kaylin Wilkes had never hit three-pointers in a game before, at least not in her Lady Tiger career. She did that tonight.
She tells me all the time how many she hits during practice, and during our they come in and do some individual shooting. So, and Kate can really shoot it. She's a nice shooter, and it's nice to see her come out. She'll ask for to run some point now, I'd say.
Well, we joked about the step-back three she was working on over the summer. I think it's paid dividends to this point. She shot it extremely well.
What a talent. I mean, Kate's just she's a really, really great talent, and we've said this 1,000 times over. Having Kayla Luby as that 1-2 punch has really helped her, because you don't have to wear either one of them out, and you can bring them in and just rest each other. And I thought Kayla battled and did an outstanding job too.
Back to it on Saturday. You'll go down the road. It's a road trip, but at least it's a short road trip.
It's a 20-minute road trip, right? Yeah.
That barely even counts. But it is normally a hostile environment at the bigger sports center.
Yeah.
And always a good time to be had when the Tigers and Blue Raiders get together.
And obviously John and I are really good friends, and I think he really likes his team. And just watching his team, he's got a good young bunch that's he's filtered in with some veteran kids, some really good kids. We know Lucy Patterson's playing really well. Sydney Hall obviously shoots it extremely well. He's just on down the line. He's got a good group, and they play hard, and they don't let up. Anybody that can get Freed Hardman, I think, is that's a big notch to them. They've played some really tough teams this year. So no, it's not a let up. I told the girls to enjoy this tonight, but tomorrow we've got to jump right in and focus on Lindsay, because it's definitely not a cakewalk going over there.
Absolutely, Coach. Congratulations on this one, and let's do it again on Saturday.
All right. Thanks, Matt.